Hello, I'm back. Today is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and I am back with an update. Okay, we're gonna go back 2 weeks. Um, 2 weeks ago on June 3rd, let's just start off this way. So it's been getting hot, right? Summer's coming, and the dog goes to the grass to do her business. And there's a lot of stray cats in the neighborhood. And, of course, with, stray animals, you have fleas. And so sometimes the dog will come back with fleas that she picks up from the grass. Anyway, so that day, we were having dinner, and my dog has a white face. So I looked at her and I saw something crawling on her. And of course, it was a flea. I got it and got rid of it. The next day, Thursday, I felt something on my back. So I thought, oh, no, no way, I got a flea bite, of course. Um, okay, then the day after, Friday, that what I thought was a bite was hurting. Normally, flea bites for me, it's itchy, but it was hurting. And then I felt maybe like a rash or some sort. Um, so okay, that was that. Saturday, it was really hurting. That what I thought was a flea bite was really hurting. So I asked my husband, I said, "Can you take a look at my back?" I said, "Maybe take a picture." I said, "I think I have a rash there. I think I got a flea bite, but I'm not sure. Can you take a picture?" So he does that, and as soon as I saw it, I knew it was not a flea bite. It was shingles. So I knew I had a shingles outbreak and the reason I know is because I've had it before when I was in my late 20s. I know people that young usually don't get shingles, but I was really, really stressed out at that time of my life, and I had shingles. So I knew just from what I was feeling that this was shingles. Okay, um, so I had a rash that on the left side of my back that came around, to the front of my tummy. So little rashes. It's very, very painful. So okay, so a week goes by, and I'm dealing with the shingles. I'm dealing with the pain. That I decided, I looked it up. I thought, oh, can I have surgery with shingles? Are they gonna allow that? So I was looking it up, and it says that usually if there's an active shingles outbreak, elective surgery might be postponed. So I'm like, oh, no way. So immediately I called my primary care physician and I told him what happened. I said, so, Dr. Hong, surgery date is on the 24th. Can you still give me something for the shingles before surgery? He says, okay, yeah, you still have time. He goes, but usually, you take the antiviral medication like the first 72 hours as soon as you feel. But like, how do you really know? If you don't, like, if you're someone who's never had it before, don't know what shingles is, how do you really know when to seek for help? Or, anyway, so he said, yeah, he goes, I'll go send the order for the medication. Go ahead and pick it up and take it right now so that you'll have the time, because it's going to be a 7-day course of antiviral medication 3 times a day for 7 days, which would just make it to the surgery. Okay, so I did that. And then I had been planning on working up until the last week before surgery. But unfortunately, Okay, let's go back. Because when I went back to work, I had been taking dexamethasone to help with the swelling of my eye so that I can function. Well, with the surgery coming, but even without the surgery coming, you can't really be on dexamethasone for long term. But especially with the surgery coming, I have to be weaned off dexamethasone. So meaning that my eye, my eye will be more swollen. Well, starting to the weaning off of the dexamethasone, yeah, my eye is more swollen and I'm having double vision. So, working at night, driving is not ideal. So I had to call. I missed this past Thursday and Friday's work. I called work and I told them, the situation. I have to be weaned off this drug and, because of the surgery, coming up surgery. And they said, okay, you just go ahead and do what you need to do. So that's a good thing. Um, so that's that. And the same day, this past Thursday, the surgery team called and said that they had a cancellation and that we can move up the surgery to June 18th if I wanted to do that. And I said, okay, let's do that. So, uh, shingles no longer working. Surgery date moved up to the 18th instead of the 24th. And what else? Oh, hey, my hair is growing. I'm getting peach fuzz. So hopefully I get to keep it for a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Little update. See you soon.